People are turning to weight loss drugs. In fact, a new study found 1 in 8 Americans have taken some sort of drug recently to lose weight. So they become a game changer in the battle of the bulge. While doctors say the most popular is the most proven, they do come with a side of caution.
NBC2 anchor Ellen Campbell spoke with doctors and people taking the weight loss medication about its benefits and possible side effects.
It's the craze for people all over the world to get their hands on a weight loss drug that trims the pounds away. Medication originally developed to treat type 2 diabetes is now helping millions of people lose weight. But like any type of medication, there are side effects and can be detrimental to your health if not taken correctly.
I was trying everything to get to a lower weight than what I was.
Weight loss drugs are taking a bite out of food.
I was not even hungry.
Nicole Aragon is like the millions of people doing whatever they can to shed the pounds. There are several weight loss drugs on the market. Most notably, Ozempic, Mounjaro, Zepbound, and Wegovy are leading the way.
We're now really looking at obesity as a disease, and we treat disease with both lifestyle change and medication.
Research shows 1.7% of Americans were prescribed a semaglutide medication in 2023. The drugs mimic GLP-1. It's a hormone your body naturally produces after you eat, so you feel full faster and much longer. While data shows people are losing weight, it's also taking away from people who need the medication.
Right now, we are seeing so many people interested in these medications for weight loss that people who need them for diabetes aren't able to always get them. So that's a really important consideration.
According to Columbia University's Department of Surgery, people shed around 15 to 20% of their weight, but some people may lose just 10% while taking the medication.
I've lost a total of 130 pounds. You have to be willing to put in the work, and it's not just for 20, 40 pounds.
Like any drug, a doctor should prescribe which medication is best for you and your long-term goals.
For most of these medications, for all of the data that we've seen, you really do have to continue taking it to maintain the impact. When you stop taking these drugs, the weight generally comes back.
But these medications are not for everyone and can have different effects on the body.
The havoc that it was doing on my body, where I was very jittery as well, and then the headaches, I could barely do anything sometimes.
Doctors say you will notice side effects when taking the medication, some more serious than others.
The biggest side effect that we see from this class of medication is nausea and stomach cramping, abdominal pain. It can be quite significant, and that's the reason that most people will stop taking these medications.
Doctors say more research is needed, but there could be more benefits to taking the medication than just weight loss.
I'm at a level now where I'm good, and so I can lose the weight and I can keep it off.
Do your research, and definitely, if you're going to do something and use something, I would say do the lowest dosage possible.
So again, if you are still not sure if you want to take a weight loss medication, consult your doctor. Talk about your goals, and together, make a decision to benefit you and your health in the end. Reporting in the studio, I'm Alan Campbell, NBC2.